Good morning, guys. It is about 5:15 in the morning, and today we have a long run today with Oklahoma City Land Runners up in Oklahoma City. I've got my breakfast here today, so we're gonna have two packets of oatmeal and a banana. When I take with me, I'm gonna have one of these Go-Go's or whatever you want to call it. I'll have me some little mini cookies, and then I'll have probably one or two more of these honey stinger gels. I have 64 ounces of 2 packets of liquid IV, as well as a scoop of Gatorade. The run is at 7:30, so I still have a little over an hour to get ready. I'll catch you guys later. Okay, so we're here at Bar X Dog Park in Oklahoma City, and we are pretty early, as you can see. Today is a very cold day. It's 26 degrees, but the feel like temperature is 18 right now. The winds it's definitely cold and windy out there. I might try to do a mile before, and I'll catch up with you guys at the start, or at least whenever we go inside for the announcements.
There is a water stop that's going to be outside the Armory building, 45th Armory building. That will be there. And then as you continue north, you'll pass the Lincoln Club Golf.
Okay, as you can see, we are out now. Took our pictures. We are ready to go. Got some of our Land Runners groups here ready to rock. Yeah, it's usually supposed to be nice and easy, but this guy right here usually just goes balls to the wall. So yeah, pretty much all 3 of them do. While I'm running, I'm actually going to give 3 tips that can help you with your long runs, whether it's music, running with a group, or heck, even just talking to yourself. Let's find out. Okay, people, we're about halfway through. I know it's going to be loud and windy. I'll try to stay close. I'm going to talk about the 3 things that help me with my long runs. One of them is listening to music or a podcast. As we know, that podcast or music brings out a lot of emotions, puts you in different moods, but it can also help pass time. If you don't have a running group, listening to podcasts on Spotify or anywhere you listen to, Apple, whatever it is, are a great way to pass the time. But not only that, helps you feel engaged, especially if you listen to something funny. For me, I listen to the Running Channel podcasts, where with Andy Badley, Sarah Hartley, and Rick. So those guys are funny because not only do they talk about running, but they're also very goofy, and they give good information, and they also talk about tips that help average people like, well, me and maybe some of you out there. Another thing is, music helps helps put you in the mood. Now, I know there's people like David Goggins who talk about, you don't need to listen to music, because what happens when it gets hot? Yeah. And I know there's also some people who also talk about not listening to music because they want to be more aware, or they also want to be able to take in the sights and scenes. But for some people, music is a great outlet to helping time pass. So don't be afraid to throw on your favorite Spotify song, or even jam out to something helping with your cadence, for instance. There's also playlists out there that have 180 beats of music. So that can also help with someone's cadence if they're trying to pick up their cadence. So try to experiment with different musics. I personally have listened to anything from crazy trap music to lo-fi chill music to just even white noise. So just to kind of get myself through some of those long runs, especially down the road when you feel like you need some sort of motivation or even just some sort of pick-me-up or something to help pass the time. And before you know it, 1 through 6 has gone by just like that. And that's how that goes. We're gonna keep running here. Catch you guys at the next stop. Look at this. Woo! Where did that come from? You crying? It's sweat from the head. Nobody in the world, literally this guy with a big old iceberg on his eyeglasses. Okay, the second thing that helps me run long distance runs or even long runs in general is honestly talking. We have all these thoughts in our head that we go through, and you've heard that running is a good way to kind of be an outflow for a lot of your thoughts. So for me, I talk. Even if none of these guys are here, I'm probably talking to myself as if I'm being interviewed. Why? Because I can talk about the important issues, things that I need to do throughout my day, things I hope to accomplish throughout the day, even just things that I want to talk about during race day. My feeling, my running, pacing, how I feel throughout the day, how much I miss the unland runners. Just getting all that stuff out of my head helps time go by a lot faster. Before you know it, mile 10 through 15, 16 has already gone by. So don't be afraid to think out loud. If you guys have seen the movie Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon, there's a scene where Sam Witwicky has all these signals, signs in his head.
You know, it's like the worst song ever, but you can't help but whistle it or sing it. It's like repeats itself, repeats itself, repeats itself, repeats itself, repeats itself, repeats itself. Kick and counter, kick and counter, kick and counter, kick and counter. No, you're freaking out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Easy fix. Puzzle code in my head. Now it's on the walls. Everything is good.
So that way it gets out of his head. It's not just everything blocked up at once. Being able to talk to yourself, think out loud, is also a good way to get rid of all those daily annoying issues that might be bothering you throughout the rest of the day. Catch you on the last step. Okay, and we just finished up our run, and my last tip that I have as far as helping me run the long distances, especially on my long runs, is running with a group of friends. Making sure that you are able to find a running group somewhere out there will almost completely take over all 2 of those other points. These people right here, they are fun. You can talk, you can run with them. They can help you. They can help by motivating. It's a group thing, and being able to find yourself a group of people to run with is something that will go a long ways, especially something that's better than running by yourself. So if you can, try to do some of those 3 things, whether it's listening to a podcast or listening to music, being able to think out loud, try to get some of your thoughts out of your head, and that way it'll help you kind of clear your mind, it'll help you get yourself ready and not be so cluttered after the run. And then last thing, making sure that you find yourself a good running group, and that will laugh, they will run, they will talk, they will motivate you, they will give you tips, they will give you a bunch of good information. And that's something that I'm really trying to take advantage of, is being able to find people that can help me, push me along my journey. So with that being said, you guys have yourselves a great run, or a great weekend, a great long run. Enjoy. I will catch you guys next week. Be good.